Rip Curl's obsession with wetsuits began way back in 1968 when two surfing mates, Doug Claw Warbrick and Brian Sing Ding Singer, started making surfboards in their garage in the small Australian town of Torquay. They made surfboards for themselves and their mates to ride in the nearby reefs at Bells Beach. Brian and Claw lived the life of committed surfers, earning just enough from their surfboard sales to avoid having to get a real job, so they could enjoy the waves as much as possible. But there was just one problem in Victoria: the bloody cold. Winter at Bells is brass monkey stuff, with its icy waters and freezing winds. In those days, the small group of hardcore surfers that rode Bells did so in old wool football jerseys, coming in at short intervals to warm themselves by the fires they had lit on the beach. Occasionally, they cooked up a massive tin of baked beans and scoffed them before they went back out. This gave them enormous farting power in the lineup and helped to warm them from the inside out. But necessity is the mother of invention, and so, in 1969, in a small vacated bakery near Bells, furnished with nothing but a table, chairs and one very old Singer sewing machine, Rip Curl wetsuits were born. Over the years, the business grew as wetsuits became a vital part of a surfer's equipment. Improving their designs became the single focus of the founders. Word spread quickly and soon the very best surfers were putting in their orders for Rip Curl rubber. Throughout the years, Rip Curl wetsuits have been worn by surfing legends: Tom Curran, Rabbit Bartholomew, Terry Fitz, Michael Peterson, Pam Burridge, Nat Young and twice world champ Damien Hardman, just to name a few. In fact, in surfing folklore, anyone who is anyone has worn a Rip Curl wetsuit, and Brian and Claw would like to thank all of the riders who have been part of the search, then, now and in the future. Having these great surfers wearing their wetsuits was significant. It gave them the feedback they needed to keep improving wetsuits faster and further than anyone ever had before. And of course there were heaps of hot chicks that hung around these pros, and occasionally one or two of them would fall Brian and Claw's way. Boundaries were pushed. Rip Curl constantly introduced innovations into wetsuit design, materials and construction. Some of the wetsuit innovations that Rip Curl can call their own are, in 1971, underarm gussets, 1972, double-line neoprene, 1974, shoulder zips, 1982, super expandex neoprene, 1984, aquaband liquid tape, 1985, fully contoured patterns, 1986, the batwing water flush barrier, 1987, polypropylene linings, 1995, the 100% Elasto super stretch wetsuit, 1997, the gridlock zipper, still in use today, and in 2002, Elastamax Super Stretch Neoprene, the forerunner for E2, and the soon-to-be released E3, which will just be epic. Despite Rip Curl's growth over the years, our wetsuits are still made by surfers for surfers. Test pilots like Mick Fanning, Ben Dunn, Jesse Miley-Dyer, Poncho Sullivan, Taylor Knox, Stephanie Gilmore, Raoni Monteiro, Owen Wright, and three-time world champion Tom Curran are constantly inputting knowledge into design and function. Today there are many wetsuit companies in the world, but none that spend the time and money in developing the future of wetsuits like Rip Curl does. The continuing development of our latest R&D project, the H-Bomb, is proof of our dedication to being the leaders in wetsuit technology. The H-Bomb is the world's first power-heated wetsuit and is currently undergoing rigorous testing both in the field and in the lab. The H-Bomb has already started to redefine the boundaries, allowing test pilots to explore new areas of extreme cold. The theory being, less rubber, more warmth equals better time in the water. Rip Curl team rider Adam Wickwire recently ventured deep into the Arctic Circle testing the H-Bomb, and as you can see, he scored icy but epic waves.
I was burning up, I felt like it was like summertime.
More is more, and has been since 1969.